client server distributed system. In this, client server computing and the client. So client machines are generally a single user workstation providing a users friendly interface to the end user. Client based stations, for example, like this, there will be all the clients will be connected to the server. So client based stations generally present the type of graphical interface that is most comfortable to the users, including the use of Windows and the mouse or anything. Microsoft Windows and the OS providing examples of such interfaces by which you can have the client server system. Client based applications are tailored for ease of use and include such familiar tools as the spreadsheet. Client server computing servers. Now in this there will be a different client and the server will going to be providing all the services to the client. Each of the server provides a set of shared services to the client. Most common type of server currently is the database server, usually controlling relational database. It enables many clients to share access to the same database. So at a time, many of the client can share their database and they can communicate to the server, and server can provide the data to that particular client. It enables the use of high performance computer system to manage the database. So high degree of performance will be going to be required in this case. Client server environment in which there will be a LAN and WAN or internet connected system will be there, and these all systems will be connected through this internet, and the server is also connected through this particular internet. So various client can be workstations, and those workstations are asking for a different services, and they supposed to be served from this particular server. So this type of structure, this type of environment will be there in which various people are connected and they are asking. For example, people are asking for the railway reservation tickets. So will be provided with the help of IRCTC, so the servers by which it's supposed to be provided. So likewise the server will be there and they will be catered to the different clients. Now client server characteristic, if I talk, then a client server configuration differs from the other type or distributed processing. There is a heavy reliance on bringing users friendly applications to the user on his or her own system. So many clients are there, so their requirements will be totally different. They want the fast access to the system, they want fast results, and the processing supposed to be very high. So there is an emphasis on centralizing corporate database and many network management and utility functions. There is a commitment both by user organization and the vendors to open and modular system. Networking is fundamental to the operation. Client workstations and the servers. Under the server, application logic, communication software, server operating system, hardware platforms. So through which it is been talking to the client workstations, so presentation services, application logic, communication softwares, client operation system, hardware platform. So these are all will be there. So there will be a request passed from the client to the server, and the server will going to response, and there will be, these are all the protocols for the interaction by which it will be going to be interactive in the client server architecture. So this is how the system will going to function, and they will going to cater to each other. So the client server application, the key feature of the client server architecture is the allocation of application level tasks between the client and the server. So it will be the request will be from the client, and the server will going to be provided and will going to be responding. Hardware and the operating system of the client and server may differ. These lower level differences are irrelevant as long as a client and the server share the same communication protocol and support the same applications. Low level differences are irrelevant as long as the client and server share the same communication. So same communication protocol they might be using. So client and server application, it is a communication software that enables the client and the server. Principal examples are TCP/IP. Actual functions performed by the application can be split up between the client and the server in a way that optimizes the use of resources. The design of the user's interface on the client machine is critical. There is a heavy emphasis on providing a graphical user interface that is easy to use, easy to learn. It is powerful and flexible. Now if you say the architecture for the database application, client server based database application. So here is in client workstations, and client is asking for request for the database logic to the server. So server is responding to the database logic, and then through the protocol communication software, client operating in the hardware, there will be common communication will be there, and then that particular thing will be responded as per the data that has been stored in this particular server. So the architecture for the database application will be database logic will be transferred from the server to the client. Now there is a client and there is a server, so record, and it is going to record the database, and initially the query will be fired, and then more than 1 lakh possible records can be transferred, then next query, then another 1000 possible records can be transferred, then the final query, 1 record returned. So describe the client server use, how the people they are using the client and the server system. So client server database usage will be something like this. Now in this particular case, the client is again firing a query, the server is responding through these number of 3 lakhs records returned to the client. It is misuse client user sometime. What happens is, here is the n number of records database will be there, and misuse sometime what happens is the client to the data whatever is returned is not as per the client requirement. It is more or misuse client and server database usage may be recorded sometime. Classes of client and server: host based processing, server based processing, then cooperative processing, client based processing. These are the different types under which the client and server application is performed. 4 general classes are like this: host, server, client and cooperative. Host based processing and server. Server is presentation logic, application logic, database logic, database management system. Not true client server computing. Traditional mainframe environment in which all or virtually all of the processing is done on a central host. Often the user interface is via dumb terminals. The user stations is generally limited to the role of terminal emulators. So host based processing also provided in this. Server based processing. So under the server based processing, server does all the processing. Client provides graphical user interface. Rationale behind configuration is that the user workstation is best suited to provide a users friendly interface. So basically what happens is, server is only does all the processing over here. Users gain the advantages of better interface, and it is going to provide all the structure like that, presentation logic, and server based processing will be performed in this. Cooperative processing. Under the cooperative processing, here presentation logic, application logic will be given, and here in the server side all these 3 things will be active: application, database and DBMS, database management system. The application processing is performed in an optimized fashion, complex to set up and intent. It offers greater productivity and efficiency. Client based processing. Under the client based processing, we are going to see database logic, application logic, presentation logic. All the application processing is done at the client. Data validations, routines and other database logic functions are done at the server. Some of the more sophisticated database logic functions are housed on client side. The architecture is perhaps the most common client server approach in current use. It enables the user to employ application tailored to local needs. There is a client, middle tier server, back end server, data servers. So these are all 3-tier client server application. File cache consistency. When a file server is used, performance of the input output can be noticeable degraded relative to local file access because of the delay imposed by the network. File cache hold recently accessed file records because of the principle of locality. Use of local files cache should reduce the number of remote server access and must be made. So the simplest approach to cache consistency is to use file locking techniques to prevent simultaneous access to the file by more than one client. So in this distributed file cache in Sprite, there will be a network, so the file traffic will be there between the client server and the client. So the server traffic will be there, and the disk traffic, this is the disk traffic. So distributed file caching is will be provided in this. If you see in throughout that the relative data will be stored onto the cache, and it will be going to be provided through this. Thank you.